Hello viewers, you're welcome to Express Politics on TVRC. My name is Abiola Michael, and today with me in the studio I have a guest who you are familiar with. Is our lead analyst on TVRC, a person of Dr. Akintunde Sanmi Vincent. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Good to have you. Now, today on Express Politics, we are going to be talking about the political parties in Nigeria and their internal rumbling. Recently, we have seen a lot of political parties having internal crises here and there, and we want to look into it, effectively. So, Doctor, my first question right now is, what exactly? I know, predominantly that we have issues with our constitution and all, but what exactly is wrong with the party system in Nigeria?
Well, the party system is a product of the constitution.
Okay.
But without looking at, without really looking at the legalities surrounding our constitution, it is pertinent to just driving straight to the problems of our political party system. And we have so many of them. The popular one among them is the issue of cross-carpeting. Most of the time you see our political party, politician moving from one party to the other, which is which is not really making any sense. When you look at those who really practice this democracy, they are always very conscious of where they pitch their tent. And good example is the American party system, where we have the Democrats and we have the Republicans. We also have the independents. If you don't have the capacity, to run under the platform of the Democrats
Yes.
or Republican, you can choose to be independent. But here in Nigeria, all of them, if today in PDP, tomorrow in APC.
Like, what is really going on? It's an issue of concern.
Yes, like I said, it's one of the issues of our party system, cross-carpeting. Another one is the party structure.
Okay.
The headlessness in most of our political party system. When you look at our party, some of them, they don't really have the requisite structure to run a party. Another one is poor leadership. Poor leadership. The politics of me and my colleagues, politics of politics of interest, not carrying people along, just small people within the party system to run the party, not giving others what we call the sense of belonging. Another very good one is what I call poor manifesto. Okay. Check most of those are political parties. Most of them, they don't really have a viable manifesto. Check most the successive government when they talk of what they want to do in office. Or let me rephrase the manifesto that is
it not concrete, right?
Not even concrete. That is deceptive in nature. They will come and give us all manner of what they want to do, and in the long run, ask them if they've been able to actualize what they intend, what they put in paper. The story, they start narrating stories of Solomon Grandi. This has been the. Another one is what I call the terrible ideology. When you look at a same country where we have the far right, from people, the far right, the left, the central, but here in Nigeria, you ask yourself, are these people running with any kind of ideal? Is there anything we can say they are known for? When you look at when you look at France, when you look at UK, now we have Keir Starmer as the Prime Minister of UK. We have Emmanuel Macron as the President of France. We have, currently Joe Biden, and they are almost going into election, in a very short while. Where we have Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, vying for that particular position. These people they have a party. They operate under their party ideology.
Yes.
Okay, and this is what they put in motion when they have what we call political campaign.
Are you saying ideology in terms of having a vision?
Ideology, they are all encompasses the vision, the mission. It's from the word idea. Idea.
Okay.
What idea are you pushing to the people? Like I said, here it's more or less like something that looks more or less very deceptive. And that one's what I call terrible idiosyncrasies. This one is, they are all seatbelts and primate, they hide you from the video and what have you. And I wouldn't want to go into the nitty-gritty of that one too. Okay. Another one's what I called party interest and personal interest. When you see them gather together, know that something is cooking in Nigeria, especially most of our politicians. Look at the forefather of our party system, Herbert Macaulay. There's a way they have a primordial ideas on how we should run our party system.
Yes.
But so far, so good. As it stands now, what we see at the moment is a very good example is between that of PDP. Recently, we had, during the case of Chairman Yosha Hayu from Benue, you cannot have a candidate who is going to contend for the president from the north. You just at the same time have what we call the chairman of that same political party from the north, because Benue belongs to that particular that region.
Yes.
So it became a whole lot of issues. So like I said, and people were like saying, why not one should come down? At least if the chairman should go to the south, then you can have the presidency at pitch to the north,
yes.
or presidency to the south, then the chairman to the north. But it became a whole lot of issues to a length. Even after the whole brouhaha, eventually the one who succeeded him is still Damagum. Damagum is still from the north. So you can see that most just party politics of interest, and again it's what I call party within party problem.
Yes, you
Party with the people running party within party. Like now we have PDP, then you have another caucus within the PDP. The house that divides against itself will definitely not stand.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely not stand. So this is what we've witnessed so far. And I talked about party within party system by operating few party of interest. And that one is caucus. Caucus, is good. I mean, I'm not saying caucus is bad. But if it's not done with the interest, carrying the people along with them,
yes,
it's not. The whole essence of governance is for the goods of the common man. If your party is not carrying the common man along, so there's a whole lot of problem. And finally, I call it chauvinistic act.
Okay, what does that mean?
When you believe that you are better than everybody, the party must revolve around you. Chauvinism, like superiority.
Yes.
When you think you are superior to everybody, and this again, the only viable position we have in this country. At the point in time where some people, the then vice president were told that please just step down for the sake of the progress of this political party. But he has been running. Only God knows when. He ran against Buhari, he ran against Tinubu, he ran against. He has been running.
I think we
the 8 years of Buhari.
We have to get to that.
So.
Now,
Chauvinistic act, believing that your opinion have to prevail, so take precedent, supersede, and these are part of the problems that we are currently facing. As regards our political party system.
All right, thank you. So it's quite obvious that we have a lot of issues ranging from leadership to party problems to the personal interest to the party. In fact, it is so disheartening. But let's now talk about the APC internal imbroglio. Like, we have different parties, but the All Progressive Congress seems to be the one. In the number one right now. We have the president of Nigeria right now is from APC, the vice president. So what is actually going on in the APC camp right now?
To every political party system, there's what we call the convention.
Okay.
And there's what we call the when you look at the party structure, there's what we call the National Working Committee. Now ask yourself questions. When was the last time that APC gathered to have a meeting with their people? Like a viable political party meeting. From the central to the federating unit. Your guess is as good as mine. That is number one problem. You can't just have a political party that that presents, that is current, that is the ruling party. Political party that is the ruling party, and there's no kind of. It's more or less like, okay, when you wanted to have, when we were planning for the election, you presented yourself, then you have gotten you've gotten the mandate. Then you are saying, we can all go back and sit down.
Go back and sit down until after another 4 years.
And then you now say we should come and do another meeting.
So
there's no a Bible. Another one is what I call the impunity. People think they can do anything and go away with it. Since we are at the top now, you are the one in charge. Then, if you don't like it, you are free to go to another party. So the sense of belonging is no longer there. It has become the party of the few. Okay, and again, what I call the anti-party activities, and this is actually very good for our democracy, but not to infringe on the right of other political parties. For example, the incumbent minister of federal ministry, the Federal Capital Territory, is from People's Democratic Party, so to say, because some will tell you that this man is more or less like he's a PDP APC.
Yes.
But the point is, for example, look at the crisis, the River State crisis. Some believe that when the power that be weighed in, that power that weighed in appears to be in support of the one who is under the APC, as against the one who is called under the PDP. So I wouldn't. Well, we have seen a lot of anti-party activities here and there, but in the same climb, you don't witness something like this. It's always you have to belong. You have to stay where you belong. That's the way it works. You cannot. Have you ever heard that Barack Obama talks about? You've seen Barack Obama flying the Republican flag. No, it's not done.
No, it's not.
Bill Clinton flagging Republican flag. No,
it's not possible.
So everybody has to stay where they belong. Do you know since when they belong? They've been in that political party and they are still there.
Yeah.
Because you are the founding father of that party, and you must develop, you must build, you must nurture that party in your lifetime and after your lifetime. That's the way it works. But when today you are in APC, tomorrow you are in PDP. That's the way it has always been revolving like that. Next tomorrow there will be a kind of mega party. Maybe another one there will be. No, we have another some people now in the NNPP.
NNPP, yes.
You know, it has always been like that,
So,
and it is quite unfortunate.
Yes. So speaking about the PDP, I think the PDP have their own issues as well. Can you?
Yeah,
briefly
that of
address it?
PDP you talk about, you see, it centers around, like I said, I just talked about the presidential title contender, who has always been running, that's always running. And people are saying, no, enough is enough. And we have the issue of the then River State Governor Nyesom Wike, and the incumbent governor of Siminalayi Fubara. And we also have the case between Wike and even the PDP inner caucus. You know, even among the governors, the incumbent governors, and the minister. So a whole lot of issues. The issue of the incumbent chairman Damagun. Some are saying no, it's not supposed to be there. That is it should hold on for it's then the deputy national chairman, and some people are saying no, it should go back to his position and relinquish that power to so a whole lot of internal imbroglio surround that. So that party is not even stable, and this is the only viable opposition party we have in Nigeria. Thank God for the third force.
Go against the
No. The likes of Labour Party, they're actually coming up.
Okay.
At least they have a governor. They have a sitting governor in Abia State. Even NNPP, the same thing, has what we call the sitting governor in Kano State. So they are coming up, and they have sizable number in the house of in our upper chamber and the lower chamber, the House of Senate and the House of Rep. So they are coming up. So, but the point is, we must get the party system correct. I mean, we must get the party system. They must get their heart correctly if they are going to contend any election in this country. If not, you will just notice that is it not quite unfortunate that one of the opposition party has been brought to is currently under the auspices of the APC. The recent election in Edo State,
yes.
the person who won is from All Progressive Congress. That is one opposition party has just been taken away.
Okay.
Just imagine Jonathan refused to leave the corridor power.
Wow.
Then, till date, PDP will still be there. Be there. But we have to have a fair balancing. Even in America, we have a party where we have the governors. We have the governors for Republicans. We have the governors for Democrats.
Yes.
So we must give our democracy meaning by allowing this opposition party to pray. If not, our democracy will be nothing to write home about.
All right, thank you, Doctor. So now what you are trying to say is that in every political party in Nigeria, there's internal crisis.
Yeah.
Wow, it's so sad. So how has the constitution been helpful in this regard?
But when you look at the constitution, like I said, when you see a very cumbersome constitution, it's more or less like what I call horse, like something that is should not be encouraged. Constitution must be very short, brief, precise, and concise. But when you see constitution that gives room for all manner of interpretation, this is what you see, this is exactly what you witness, or what we are witnessing. Because when you look at our political party system, it is in this country that we have constitution within constitution.
Yeah.
More or less like I wouldn't want to go into religion, where you have the main law, and you have subservient laws. So, if you're going to run a true party political party system in this country, we must be conscious of the fact that we don't need to call We don't need to paint black white. We don't need to paint green red. Green should be green and red should be red.
Yes.
If you belong to the APC, so be it. And if you cross-capted, if by any chance or you are found in that particular category to have moved from it, then you relinquish the seat of power. A sitting governor, if you try that, then you should be ready to vacate that particular position.
With immediate effect.
But in this country, when you see people moving, they will still celebrate. What are you celebrating? That is the beginning of the instability in the political system. If that happens,
I think there should be like a rule of law in the constitution.
That's why I'm saying that the rule it should be clear. Lucid. That this is white and let it be so. For the interest of the people. But today you see a governor who could always vouch that he has been in the APC, is a founding father of PDP, is currently in APC, and now he's in Labour Party, and will still be going to NNPP. Maybe tomorrow we go to, where is he going to go to? We go to Gaza. We go to Gaza Party.
Gaza PP.
So it's quite unfortunate that we are currently.
It's actually so sad right now because they think they can just move to different political parties at their will. So now let us discuss the way out. Now, what is the way out?
The way out is for us to, like I said, constitution must look thoroughly into our constitution to amend what is amendable, or to even if you can see even in law. There's always this thing that you cannot build something on nothing. And you cannot cure illegality with an illegality. So if we, like in all sphere, this constitution that we are currently working with, it won't take this country, take this country anywhere. So the right thing for us to do is for us to trash it off, and let's have the constitution of the people. The constitution that really belongs to people. This constitution was enacted by, I don't know, by who? Under what? Who were there when they convened this thing? So, we believe it's not even serving the interest of the common man. So the best thing is just to trash it off, sit down, create a new one that will serve it, the interest of the common. But we are looking at a political party here.
Okay.
If you're going to do, our politicians must be thoroughly sensitized on how to behave themselves within a party system, within a political party, and this must have the the backings of the constitution.
Okay.
Don't forget that the constitution is always a grand norm.
Yes.
It's the way is a rule and regulation. It's one that governs the country. But without a viable constitution, then the whole is unnecessary. It's just a kind of an effort.
Okay, I understand you, sir. But from my own perspective, I believe that even when we have a new constitution, there should be like a body that will keep these people in check in case they go against what is against the constitution.
That's what I'm saying. Even those who will keep them in check, they must have the backings of the constitution. That's why the constitution becomes very paramount. And that's why even when you see some guy who presume to be racial, they are elite, I call them uneducated elite. You see, they know how to manipulate the system to favor themselves because the constitution is not too clear. So we have to have a clear constitution that guides the process. Political party, very lucid in the constitution. Party act, there must be party, just where we have even the electoral laws that produce candidates. There's not in this country where when the IREF was working during the governorship election, but during the presidential election, the IREF refused to work.
Yes.
What kind of system is that?
I understand you.
So the constitution has, like I said, I talked about the constitution, and again, like I also mentioned about our politicians, they must behave honorable. You see, some people are called honorable, but are they really honorable? What honorable what? These are dishonorable people. These are people that are very much even they are thieves who have stolen money, and they will still canvass for election. Even from prison, they will canvass for and they will still win election. I mean, who does that? So they must behave themselves, our politicians. They must believe that before you can present yourself before the people, you have to be honorable. If you have it's a miasma of shame. Why is it somebody who should hide his face in shame and is still raising his shoulder? Like, for what? If you've stolen what belongs to people, what shoulders are you raising? And you see them, they'll still come for election and they'll still emerge. Some will even take ashwebi for them, Some who are a woman beater who has beaten a lady will still come and say he wants to come and contest for election. I mean, it's quite unfortunate.
Wow.
So
we really need
they
honorable
must behave themselves. They must behave themselves. We have to come out. A man of value, a man of virtue, must be the one. And not until we start putting these people at the position of affair. All these people that knows nothing. I mean, so to say. I mean, so let me put it that way. They'll still be the one tossing ruling the country here and there, without any headway.
All right, thank you. Now, so viewers, you've heard it all. Our way out of this political brouhaha is to have a solid constitution, a one that will explain and give direction, and also we need to have honorable people in the sphere of government, leg of government, so that we can be able to forge ahead and see changes, drive positive changes. So, Doctor, do you have any final notes?
No, I think no.
All right, thank you for coming on the show today. So this is where we draw the curtain, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, bye for now.